Pass on A to B. The marked trees pass on what one individual has known to other individuals. Suspect A of B. The judge may suspect the witness of lying. Expect A of B. You cannot expect more of me. Assure A of B. We assure you of a hearty welcome. Confined oneself to B. She confined herself to her room. Load A with B. They loaded the truck with the coal. Intend A for B. Those flowers are intended for the party. Make A of B. I will make a true gentleman of you. Take one's time. Why don't you take your time in finishing up your paper? Read between the lines. You can read between the lines. Call A names. She would often call him names. Set A free. Instead of punishing him, they set him free. Be ashamed to. She was ashamed to show her work. Be determined to. I was determined to learn to ride a bicycle by myself. Be confident of. I'm quite confident of his innocence. Be impatient for. They are impatient for the vacation to begin. Be no match for. I am no match for her in cooking. Be distinct from. Geese are distinct from ducks. Be versed in. He was well versed in Greek. Be all ears. Go ahead with your story. We are all ears. Be all kindness. He is all kindness. By dint of. He gained his object by dint of diligence. For the good of. We must all cooperate for the good of the nation. In the name of. In the name of God, leave me alone. As opposed to. His son lacks sociability as opposed to his daughter. Within reach of. The lake is within easy reach of his villa. In store for. A great future is in store for you. In all likelihood. Tom may be a good man in all likelihood. Ahead of time. If you intend to make a tour of any of the big factories, you had better make an appointment ahead of time. Up to date. It is no longer up to date. By now. He should have finished his work by now. By halves. Don't do anything by halves. As likely as not. He'll forget all about it as likely as not. In the main he is right. In all. I found the sum for furniture would amount to $17 in all. In its own way. Each source of information is useful in its own way. In progress. The project is now in progress. In fashion. What style of dress is in fashion these days? At large. The power and glory belong to human society at large. At heart. I know that you are at heart an ardent reformer. At my wit's end. I was almost at my wit's end how to act. For his life. The hunter dropped his gun and ran for his life. To one's advantage. A good recommendation will be to your advantage when you apply for a job. Against one's will. I was forced to drink against my will. Without reserve. I am glad that you tell me everything without reserve. Kind of. It's kind of hot here. No doubt. Because we will use more and more electricity, more nuclear power will no doubt become necessary. Every inch. Mr. Nakano is every inch a gentleman. And yet, father is over 80, and yet he works every day. As it happens, I have no money with me.